Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Fleckerty, bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and you made it. You've made it to Friday, February 6th. And it is the last day of the week, the first day of the weekend. And it is indeed.
Whoa. It's not the first day of the weekend.
Oh, yeah, Friday's the first day of the weekend.
No.
Friday, Saturday, Sundays are weekends.
No.
Yes, officially.
So we're out of
You
here.
don't consider Friday a weekend day?
Friday
Yeah.
night, yes. Friday, no.
I still figure it's part of it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta get through half of it, but no,
Yeah.
That's what makes it more joyous is that you know that it's a good day. It's a good day because it's got a good ending to the day. It's the beginning of the weekend at the end of the day.
Okay.
Monday's the beginning of the week.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing good about that. There's just more of it. And then Tuesday's just you know how I feel about Tuesdays. But this day specifically, February 6th, guess what day it is?
What?
It's National Bubblegum Day.
Oh, yeah.
Is bubblegum still a thing?
In my house, yes.
Really? Do
Oh,
kids
my God, yes.
blow bubbles and whatnot?
Oh, yeah.
Because I never thought to see
Oh,
it
yeah.
around anymore. Because that used to be like all the brands you had, the commercials for it. Hubba Bubba, Bubble Yum, Major League Chew. Remember?
Big League Chew.
Big League Chew. And it would
Big
come in that
Yeah.
pouch.
Love that.
all
do that.
shredded. Yeah, you can pack your lip and then you'd be like, all right, blow a giant bubble. I don't know how long you guys have been teaching, but back in the day, that was the bane of all teachers' existence.
Dip or Big League Chew?
Gum.
Oh, come on.
Gum. And one of the detention things, one of the detention things you had was
When I was in school, kids would have dip in the classroom.
Oh, my God. When I was in school, that now they have dip in the classroom, they're smoking cigarettes in the bathroom, and like there's
And
a
putting it in the
haze.
bottle.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Keep going back there.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Spitting in all your dip in the water bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know how our teachers didn't lose their minds.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
They were just so beaten down. And
Probably.
they were the ones using the dip and
Mm-mm.
Well,
No,
maybe-
none of my
Yeah.
teachers used dip. There was an area where teachers would go
Teacher
smoke.
smoking lounge.
But
Yeah.
yeah, teachers smoking lounge. That's
well, when you got detention, you would have to either
sit in this-
clap erasers,
Oh, I miss those days.
right? I'm sure that was really good for our lungs. or you would get the spackle knife and you have to clean under the desks
Clean the
because
desk.
kids would just stick their gum.
74.
I've never heard of someone having to scrape gum
You
as
never-
detention.
Have you ever looked under a desk from like the 80s?
There's
It's
look at this in my
Yeah,
room. There's some gum under there,
Yeah.
probably from the 80s.
yeah, your tables are old from there. Those are from community. right?
Yeah.
The old community tables.
Yeah.
Those have been around for a while. But now I look up my tables. There's no gum under them. There's nothing. It's clean.
So back in the day, there'd be carvings in the desks.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be doodling everywhere.
We just got kids that are better mannered. That's all.
Like, remember we used to have that piece of paper you'd be writing on your test and you'd hit where that one kid had chunked out part of the
Yeah.
desk and
Oh
would
my
rip
God!
through your paper.
Yeah, I was gonna say you punch through, then you flip it over. You can't read the question because it's all shredded. Yeah.
Yeah. They would sit there and they would just carve that S.
All right. Shit. Oh.
You know that-
I told you one of my daughters
Learn
over holiday break. She's like, "Daddy, look at this. You don't know what that is." And I'm like, "Memories."
No. And then there's initials of this person plus this person, TLF.
All right. Seeing since we
I
lost,
wonder if that ever worked out for them. True love
seeing
forever.
since we lost most of our audience, anyways, should we talk about mimeographs? The blue and
mimeograph.
how they would smell when they first passed them out to you.
Yeah, classic.
And your
Should we
hands would
completely lose the rest of our audience?
turn your hands purple. It had that big crank. And then we just spit them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was next to one of my classrooms in elementary school. So you knew something big was happening because all class you would just hear the thump, thump, thump.
I kind of like the smell of the stuff that they were
Sound
using.
effects are extra today, by the way.
Yeah, they're brought to you by
I
by,
get a
by
microphone.
history. My mic and the microphone.
3 board guys.
Yeah, no, that was something different. We used to have when we started here. Everybody had their own overhead projector Remember the overhead projectors?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, actually, I used one in class the other day for.
What?
Yeah, I went down to the library and they were all excited. Like, we have one. I'm like, yes.
Wow, that's a lot. All happening on
That is
bubblegum day.
extra.
Yeah, that is. That is. I never.
lot
That's one of the things that I had never been able to do. It's a bane of my existence. I haven't been able to do that. And what?
Make sound effects.
No, get like a good sized bubble from bubblegum.
Yeah.
Mm,
When I go to lunch, it's like fires out of my mouth and shoots gum across the room.
wow.
And what?
Probably avoid doing that.
And like, there was always that one kid you had in class, like Jimmy Mickelwitz or whatever. He would just eat the gum. Like, we're like, no, don't eat the gum, Jimmy. Yeah.
Oh man, that was super random right there. That random kid.
Well, how do you teach a kid like, all right, what I want you to do is take this, chew on it, and then don't eat it. It's not good for you.
I think the not eating
then
is
throw it
pretty
out.
easy.
I don't know. At what age do kids know not to actually eat the gum? When do kids start?
Good question.
Well, I'll put that out there. I don't know.
That's the next pom pom pull of the week.
Yeah, there you go. And well, that's what we have for today. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
National Bubblegum Day.
All that started with that.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
that's where that came from. You never know what's going to happen. At least I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's
Gotcha.
1 week from the day before Valentine's Day.
It's
You got all
one-
choked up over it. This is a very emotional moment for
Yeah.
you.
And if
man,
you
you got
haven't-
something special for Dodie.
If you haven't thought yet,
Get ready, Dodie.
volleyball tournament going away for the
Oh, even better, Dodie.
so she's gonna have best
The
Valentine's
whole
Day
house
ever.
to herself.
But if you're looking for something to do, make sure that your books aren't overdue. Because roses red, violets are blue. Make sure your books just aren't overdue.
Did you make that up or is that the actual slide?
No, that's the actual slide.
Say that.
Jody D. Alexander, Miss D. Alexander coming through.
There you go.
Indeed, make sure that you have that in there. Advisory puzzle channels, as we said, it's Thursday, February 12th, right before the weekend of Valentine's Day. Feedback event for the PB&J drive. Make sure you get your peanut butter and jelly in there. And don't forget to bring your Chromebooks in. Charge them every night. Listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. Couple top stories today. First off, some sad news. Cape Cod potato chips will no longer be made in Cape Cod.
Oh.
So they are closing their iconic factory that's been open since 1985, where pre-COVID you used to be able to tour the factory and get a sampling of potato chips. The parent company has announced that it no longer makes financial sense to keep the factory open. So they'll be shuttering the factory and its 45 employees and shifting production to their other facilities in North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania chips. And I don't have the
Oh,
same
Oots.
thing. North Carolina
What's
chips.
UTZ chips? They're Pennsylvania chips. But
Yeah, but the,
Yeah,
the
they're
brand
based-
of yeah,
yeah,
Yeah. Cape
So-
Cod chips.
Cape Cod chips with their the Hyannis Lighthouse and
yeah,
and
yeah.
you know,
Classic.
the New England feels gone.
Love it.
Yeah.
No,
But
loving.
they'll still make them.
Oh yeah, no, they're still making them. You
Right,
just,
but now they're gonna lie to you.
yeah,
I know.
Hey,
even
have-
more.
Kind of Cape Cod.
Cape
chips.
Cod
Well, they-
chips.
They, according to the parent company, only 4% of Cape Cod chips are actually made in the Cape nowadays.
Well, it's
So-
the only percent I buy.
There,
Yeah,
there you go.
That's the ones I've been eating.
They taste better.
Hmm.
They taste like the Cape.
A super black hole emits energy 1 trillion times greater than the Death Star. I just had it says Death Star. I have to read this article.
Wow, that,
I like it.
that
I'm in.
shifted gears in a hurry, though.
Well, the only other thing I have is like a sad story about Children's Museum closing. So it's a slow, weird news day.
There's a lot
today.
of things closing.
I know. So this is a supermassive black hole known as AT2018 HYZ.
Oh yeah, I remember
It
that one.
rolls off the tongue. Nicknamed Jetty McJetface.
See,
I
that's
really
better
wish.
marketing for a black hole.
Really wish I was making this story up. Is emitting a radio jet that researchers say rivals gamma ray bursts, and research reaches at least 1 trillion times the energy of the fictional Death Star. So there's two things going on
Wait
here.
a minute.
A-
Death Star was fictional.
A, they went and figured out how destructive the Death Star could be.
Yeah.
B, they use that as a
It's
A
a
measurement.
measurement now for Jetty Mc.
Jetty McJetface.
Yes, I think I listened to them in the '90s. I
Yeah.
think the alt pop,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. The grunge scene.
the Jetties.
Yeah. And then the Children's Museum in West Hartford, it flooded back in November. They've determined that the building is too badly damaged. They're going to close permanently.
That is the sad story.
In the meantime, however, they are continuing their mobile program and the preschool program, and they're looking for a new home. So all is not lost.
You know what? There's a building in Cape Cod that's opening up.
You know what? There is a building in Cape Cod that's opening up that will be available for them, and it smells amazing. There's your news.
And free snacks. And that's your news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike! Free call! Catch! Touchdown!
Time now for sports with Decker.
All right, some good sports news to report. Our basketball team put their undefeated record on the line last night against Avon, and we found that Avon was no match for our NVL Woodland boys. Defeated them 84-52
There you go.
in a big home win. We have some games on tap for today. Basketball continues there with the home game against Derby. Girls basketball will be on the road at Wilby. And the swim team will have one last home swim meet against Kennedy and Wilby there. And I guess that's a co-op for them. Which brings me to today's mascot question of the day. You guys nailed Masick yesterday. So let's see if you can continue on in our neighborhood. How about the mascot of Pomperog High School?
Panthers.
They're Panthers.
Was that a question or an answer?
I want
Pretty
Panthers.
sure Panthers.
Panthers is correct.
Yeah.
Woo! Ding, 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 ding.
And they're red, black, and white.
Yeah. Mascot and Pomperog back to back.
Yeah.
There you go.
That puts
So you're
us up
back
front.
Yeah, put you in front. We do have a couple of things that are going on this weekend that are particularly huge.
Curling.
We have the Super Bowl going to be played,
Oh, yes. the
this
Super
weekend.
Bowl.
and we need some predictions from our
That's what I was
esteemed
waiting for.
audience. Our panel here of experts is going to have to let our audience know they don't have to watch the game because we're going to tell them what the results are going to be right now.
What was
Okay.
the score last time they faced?
Good question. It was close to close.
24, 20,
21 or something like that.
I
Yeah,
think it was,
24-20 maybe.
something along that
I think they
line.
needed a touchdown to win it. But anyways, while Tomlin's looking that up, let's go to you, Mr. Amato. What is your prediction for Sunday's ball game?
What I want.
No,
or
no,
what
no,
I
no, no.
Think
What you
is gonna
think
happen.
is going to happen. This is the prediction.
All right, the prediction. All right. I'm not sure if Sam Darnold can pull it all the way off.
Ooh.
He's having an MVP season. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know if it's MVP. A good season. A good
Yeah,
season.
yeah, for him.
Oh, for him.
For him, yeah.
We got to
This is his MVP
All right.
season.
quantify it.
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off. I think we're gonna have to watch the Patriots
Yeah.
get another
All
one.
right. So do you have
27-24.
27-24
I think it's gonna come
New
down.
England?
I think it's coming down with field goal.
They do like to win by field goals. the
Yeah, they do.
Patriots.
They do.
All right, 27-24
I'm going.
New England.
I'm going 24-21 Seattle.
Oh, you are also going a close one, but the other way.
I am going a close one the other way. There's too many similarities. The last time they faced, you had Richard Sherman's Legion of Boom.
Yes, that is
Now,
correct.
now the
Yeah.
Seahawks defense has a new nickname.
Oh, yeah. Well, really? Well, what's this new nickname?
I believe they
The
refer to them.
Boom Legion.
Yes. So there's a lot of similarities. You have what both the quarterbacks were drafted third in their respective drafts.
That's correct.
So I think I'm feeling Seattle.
Seattle, you said 24-21. I gotta
Yep.
get this down.
I'm 27-24,
All right.
and
All right. Well, I'll tell you
I
this.
hate myself
A
for
couple
it.
of stats there for you. No quarterback with the initials DM has ever won a Super Bowl.
That doesn't help. Stop saying
Dan
those.
Marino
Okay.
lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Donovan McNabb lost.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Drake May
Will lose.
Could break through.
Will
could
lose.
could win.
Will lose.
No quarterback with a last name under 5 letters has ever won the Super Bowl.
You're right. Brett Favre has 5 letters.
That is the 5 letters is the least. There's been no quarterback with 4 or less that has won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And if I remember, Drake May has.
All right, stop. You're like
That's 4.
That's 4.
you're putting it in the universe to make New England win. Stop.
The statistics are clearly against New England,
So they're going to win.
so that's why they will lose
That's why New England's going to win.
24-13.
Oh,
They will
So
lose.
are you saying that's
epic blowout.
I like
the only
24 from
defensive game.
Tomlin.
2 field goals and a touchdown?
That's what I see happening
All right.
All right.
with Seattle coming out
Victorious.
there. Victorious, 24-13.
Okay.
I do see that the very low scoring first half. I think it's going to be a little bit more in the second half after that make
Take the under.
changes.
I think New
Yeah, I
England.
think take the under.
New England's
definitely.
going to jump out to a lead in a slow scoring game, but Seattle's just going to be slow and consistent. Their defense is going to get better.
Slow and steady.
Yeah, I think
Steady.
really it's going to be what the Patriots offense can do versus the Seattle defense.
Yep.
Not necessarily vice versa, but I think
Vice
that's
versa.
vice versa.
Vice versa. I like
Vice
that. Vice versa.
Virtua
Vice.
versa.
Versa vice. Yeah,
Vis-a-vis.
I don't know about any of that. But what I do know is that I think
Drake May doesn't have enough
yeah, I
letters in
think
his
the,
name to win
yeah.
Super Bowl. Is basically what you came up with.
I think they meet their match on Sunday.
Okay.
In San Francisco.
I think the only people that really can stop him are the Giants,
Fair enough.
right? And the Giants aren't around.
Fair
So if I had to make a prediction, Giants
my
are in the
God.
Super Bowl, Patriots
enough.
win.
Yeah. There you go.
Vrabel is not the same coach as
There you go. There you
as
go.
the evil one who
I
sold
like,
his
I
soul.
like the way he's thinking, though. I like
I'm
the,
just saying.
Uh,
the giant love.
That's what you want to talk about history and
If-
statistics.
I like the giant love.
If New England wins, I will support what you just said. However, no, Mike Vrabel is not the same as he who sold his soul for awesomeness.
I'm just saying.
If you're looking for something to do while you're waiting for the Super Bowl, the Olympics start
Curling.
tonight. Opening ceremonies there. One of my favorites of the Olympics is watching the open ceremonies, the parade of countries.
And my YouTube TV recorded curling, so I don't know if my phone's listening to me. But when I got last night, and I was
it was
flipping
all
through
there.
it. It was all there. All the
Did it say,
preliminaries.
here, Jim, we recorded this for you?
It didn't say anything. It just had it there.
Walked
It was
in,
quiet.
So, yeah.
it just started playing for
It
you.
silently
I give you-
nodded in the corner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, that's all I got.
And that's all for sports. All right, you got plenty to do this weekend. You got the Olympics, the Super Bowl.
Good reason to stay inside.
Indeed. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, he's Tomlin, he's Decker, I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.